Hello folks, and welcome to Maths and Physics for You. Today we're continuing with vectors, but this time we want to find the angle between two vectors. Now let's take this example. We are given a velocity vector Vt equals to 6ti plus 2j. So we are given the velocity vector in terms of t. And from that we can find the acceleration. As in the previous video, we saw that the acceleration is given by the rate of change of the velocity, by the derivative of the velocity vector. So we can find it by using dv over dt, which is the derivative of vt. So that gives you 6i plus 0j, because 2 is a constant, which we can cross out if we want. Now we want to find the angle between these two vectors, let's say at a time t equals 1. So at time t equals 1, the velocity vector can be found by subbing t equals 1 in this equation for velocity. So we have v equal to 6 times 1, 6i plus 2j. So this means that we need to find the angle between these two vectors. This one, 1 and 2, the velocity and the acceleration at time t equals 1. To do that, we can use the vector product formula. We use the vector product formula. That's the vector products of the two vectors v and a. V dot a equals to the magnitude of the vector v times the magnitude of vector a times cosine theta, the angle between them. That's the formula for vector products. Okay, now v dot a, this vector products of v and a, can be found by multiplying the x components of v and a and adding them to the product of the y components of vectors v and a. So v dot a is x1 x2 plus y1 y2. In this case it's vx ax plus vy ay. So if we sub in these equations, we have here vx, that is the x component of v, velocity vector, is 6, multiplied by the x component of the a vector, which is also 6. So 6 times 6 plus y1 y2, so plus 2 times 0. So that's what we got here, 6 times 6 plus 2 times 0. So this gives you the left hand side, v dot a. But on the right hand side now, it's the magnitude of vector v. Alright, what's the magnitude of vector v equals to? It's equal to the square root of vx square plus vy square, or x square plus y square. We could put it like that. So if we sub here, we go to vector v, its x is 6, so we have 6 square, plus its y is 2, so plus 2 square. Same thing we do with the acceleration vector, the magnitude, but we use the acceleration vector. So its x is 6, so we have 6 square for root ax square plus ay square, so that will be, this is 0, so 0 square, which is 0, crosses out, times cosine theta. So this is the right hand side, becomes like that. We simplify, left hand side is 6 times 6, 36. This is 0 equals square root of 6 square, 36, plus 4, so 40, times square root of 6 square gives you 6 cos theta. we need to find cos theta, so simplification, divide by 6 root 40. So we get cos theta equals 36 divided by 6 root 40. Simplify again, divide by 6, that is becomes 6 over root 40. And if you simplify again, this 40 is 10 times 4, so it becomes like 2 root 10. Divide by 2, so that gives you 3 over root 10. Now to find theta, the angle that we are after, the angle between the two vectors, we take theta equal cos inverse of 3 over root 10. And using your calculator, that will give you the angle 18.435 degrees to 3 decimal places. And this is the angle between the two vectors. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.